MCQ, pneumonia with hyponatremia legionella. Okay, so that can be one of the manifestation. Mycoplasma can be associated with otitis, pharyngitis, Steven-Johnson syndrome or Steven-Johnson-like syndrome. It can present with Coombs negative hemolytic anemia. Remember, that is MCQ. Hemolytic anemia is one of the manifestation of Mycoplasma pneumonia. That is the atypicality. So chlamydial pneumonia present with non-specific physical finding. Patient can have tachypnea, fever, signs of upper respiratory tract infection such as pharyngeal congestion without exudate are common. Signs of chronic pharyngitis. Okay, patient can have otitis media with middle ear infection with effusion, sinusitis. See, basically, which may not be straightforward pneumonia, which can have in and around. So other part of the respiratory system. So other extrapulmonary manifestation like arthritis, endocarditis, meningitis are seen in immunocompromised patient who had atypical pneumonia. However, clinical or radiological differentiation between atypical or typical pneumonia is not reliable. So basically, this is very important. Okay, even though pneumonia without atypical organism can have extrapulmonary manifestation in about 20%. Okay, so atypical pneumonia can itself have manifestation other than the pulmonary system in an immunocompromised patient, which can have like arthritis, endocarditis, meningitis. So based on the clinical manifestation or radiological manifestation alone, it's very difficult to differentiate whether a patient is having atypical pneumonia or typical pneumonia. That is very, very important. Okay, so what about community acquired MRSA? So two distinct types of MRSA pneumonia we need to understand. Traditional nosocomial pneumonia with hospital acquired strains. Okay, we are not bothered too much on this because the virulence of hospital acquired, like hospital acquired or healthcare associated community acquired pneumonia, the impact is not so bad. True community acquired strain associated with exotoxin production, despite a low frequency, even though incidence is not too high, particularly in Indian scenario of this community acquired MRSA, is an important cause of CAP associated high mortality if not suspected, not treated properly. It can occur as outbreaks affecting previously healthy young patients with preceding influenza infection. Remember, I told, so patient who had H1N1 pneumonia, there is a molecular mimicry to have MRSA in their lung. So vice versa is also going to be true. That's why severe MRSA need treatment with oseltamivir for H1N1 also. Severe H1N1 pneumonia needs coverage with a like linezolid for MRSA also. When it comes to community acquired MRSA, so which is going to secrete exotoxin, it is because of the gene Pantan Valentine leukocidin, that is we famously call it as PVL gene, so which produce exotoxin. They present with more invasive and rapidly progressive disease. Okay, so usually they can have hemoptysis, okay, complicated by severe necrotizing pneumonia, staphylococcal shock syndrome. So they can have other very bad complications like cavitation, pneumothorax, empyema, acute renal failure, pericarditis. Okay, so post MRSA pneumonia, sequelae. So these are the impact of like exotoxin which is produced from PVL gene. So they may show markedly elevated CRP, leukopenia, increased CPK, multiple means gram positive cocco in the sputum gram stain examination. So basically rapid progression, severe invasiveness, necrotizing pneumonia, hemoptysis, multiple extrapulmonary complications are more common. It is because of the PVL exotoxin that is can happen in community acquired MRSA. So pseudomonas. Okay, so we learned about atypical, we learned about community acquired MRSA, pseudomonas. So what are the risk factor for the pseudomonas? So this was one data. It's a multinational point prevalence study of hospitalized patient with a community acquired pneumonia, which got published in European Respiratory Journal in 2018. So they demonstrated known pseudomonas colonization, detection of gram negative rods on good quality sputum gram stain examination.